Hi everyone, and welcome to a bumper flip through for Alena Lazareva's latest colouring book, which is the Victorian colouring book in Grayscale. And including here we have the Sweet Dreams in Grayscale, the Fairies in Line Art, and the Magic Autumn also in Grayscale. So without further ado, I'm going to give you a sneak flip through here exclusively on Colour and Chat with Sammy. And we're going to go straight into the Victorian colouring book, which is a grayscale version. This includes 2 full sets of 20. And this is Alena's latest colouring book. If I zoom you in, you'll be able to have a better view of what's included in the book. Now, this has a lot of focus on Victorian fashion and what was around in that era, which is particularly a favourite of mine. It focuses a lot on the garments of ladies in their big sort of dresses, their surroundings with quite a very petite and feminine feel, and it's absolutely stunning. So you've got 20 of these images and 2 sets of each, so you have a chance to do them all over again. We will be doing something in one of Alena's books very shortly. But for now, I'm going to give you a flip through all books. As I said, you can see here there is a lot of focus on fashion, and if you like colouring clothes and portraits, and you've got these tiny animals in here also, as you can see, you've got a great combination of all. You also have males, and you've got pages that have got just the focus of the female or the portrait, and then you have others which have a background. So you've got something to create your own backgrounds with, or something to just leave plain. It's entirely up to you. And then she gives you 10 free pages from her other colouring books, and at the bottom it will tell you from which one. So this one's from the amazing colouring book Grayscale. This one's from Forever Love colouring book Grayscale. This one's from Fantasy World colouring book Grayscale. This one is from Unicorns Grayscale. This one's from Fashion colouring book Grayscale. This one's from Christmas Surprise, which is a grayscale and line art book. This one is also from the Christmas Surprise grayscale and line art book, but this focuses on the line art. This is from 100 line art colouring pages. This is from Enchanted Forest line art. This again is from Enchanted Forest line art. And you get a second set of pages of the Victorian Images, which we have just previously flipped through. All of her books are on Amazon CreateSpace. They have a really sturdy spine, but they have no writing. You get a preview on each of these covers of what's inside, and you get an image which is already coloured on the back. I think they're digitally done, which looks like, and it gives you also some colour inspiration, which is beautiful, as does the front cover. So this is definitely one to put in your collection. That is the latest release, and we also have some other books that we can flip through. So we also now have Sweet Dreams, which is another grayscale colouring book. Again, you get 2 full sets inside, and this focuses on lots of sweet treats and food. It has portraits in here too, and then it has pages which is just food. I personally love the choices. It looks utterly delicious. It combines something I think most of us love, and portraits. The grayscale is not heavy in my opinion. It's a nice light grayscale book, so you can really play around with the medium. You can also copy them onto your own paper to do watercolours, although if you did put too much water down on this page, it would buckle. However, if you clamp them down and use a light application of water, you probably wouldn't have a hard time. So you've got an afternoon tea vibe about this book, with cakes and sweets and little tiny teapots, a Valentine's Day candy surprise, lollipops. This is also good to use your colorist special effects techniques on, which is in the books that you can buy too. And they've got such a creative flow, because with here, as this is something to do with cake, you could do this as a sea of chocolate. You know, the imagination can go wild. She could have dripping of orange, and you've got a very whimsical, sweet feel about having a sweet theme throughout. So there's lots of pages, practice techniques. Again, you get bonus pages from Fashion, Amazing Colouring Book, Fantasy World, Halloween, Fashion Life, Fairies and Fantasy Kingdom. So you've got the Grayscale. So she gives you a lot with your book of freebies, so that if you fancy something from there, you can head on over and grab the book itself. And then again, in true fashion, you get a second set of the pages that we flip through at the beginning. So this one is Sweet Dreams, and this is the cover. On the back, you've got a preview of all of the pages that's included inside. And I will put all the links in the description for you to be able to go and buy both on Amazon UK and Amazon US. Next up, we have a line art, which is the fairies. Now, Alena's quite flexible and does both, for both tastes of colorists, because some people like grayscale, others like line art, and people like both. So she covers all bases. This is the fairies book. It's a bit thinner. And you've got a theme of fairies and animals, leaves, botanicals, a lot of flowers to be able to colour here, and a very whimsical feel. This one has quite a few borders of just foliage. I think every single one has got a foliage border. So if you like doing a mix of forests and floral and fantasy, then this book is most definitely your taste. It's nice and flexible for you to be able to put any colour scheme that you like. And it has creatures in here too, both large and small. It's got woodland feel and a very feminine feel. And here is your bonus pages. This is from the Fashion. This is from the Fairies Grayscale. This is from Funny Animals, which is really different but very cute. This one's from Halloween. And this one is from Fantasy Kingdom. Now, you only get one set in here of the images, but I think that is enough. Again, you can always make a copy and scan onto your computer to put on a different cardstock. I will put the details to this book in the description also. And last but not least, Autumn Magic. This is the next season that we roll into, so it's perfect for putting in your collections now, ready for when the autumn season arrives. This is more my thing. I love Halloween. I love fall, autumn. I love anything to do with this time of year. So this is absolutely perfect. I love that it's got all ages. I love the pumpkin vibe. I love the leaves like that you can do in all these reds and oranges. I love the vibe of Halloween and witches. And if you are like me and you love Halloween and you love autumn, I think this one is going to be really, really to your taste. It's got a steampunk vibe on this witch here. And the good thing with this, you have, again, some that do not have anything behind and some that have more in a picture. I think as well with the grayscale, it aids and helps, especially with animals, like here, because you can really work out where to put your fur on a grayscaled animal. I love the little features and the imagination behind this as well. This is stunning, and this is our front cover there. So if you have a bit of a colour block, just go and have a look at Alena's artwork. Then you get a second set of pages too, so it completely repeats in the pattern that I flipped through. So you have a good amount to get your teeth stuck into, and if need be, you can do the image twice. This is the front cover. The back has just the image of one of the illustrations inside, so you can get some colour inspiration. And the moon behind her, the red moon, is great colour inspiration too. And that concludes a flip through of all 4 of these books, including the latest books, which is the Victorian colouring book. So as I mentioned throughout the recording, if you want to get a copy of any of these books, including her latest release here, the Victorian special, which is the grayscale Victorian book, and it's got a lot of the Victorian fashion and era and vintage feel, I will put all the links for you in the description of this video so that you can grab them. I'm not an affiliate, but I will put them in there at your convenience. So please go and support Alena and show her work some love. Share it over on the groups and on Instagram, and make sure to share them with the hashtag of Alena's name, so she'll be able to see them too. So thank you for watching this video, and until my next video, I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.